So good friend of the show, guy who loves watches. He comments all the time. We're friends now on Instagram. This is the Thirst Trappist on Instagram. Great name.
Great name.
He sent us this. He said it's one of his favorite beers ever. It's from Cigar City. This is the Cubano-Style Espresso Brown Ale.
Glub, 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 glub. I happened to be just perusing Instagram when I happened upon a little combo between the Thirst Trappist and Corey talking smack, saying that I'm always dogging Cigar City, which just isn't true.
He gave Huna a 99. 99!
Which, I mean...
It's 100.
I can't think of... The only beer that I didn't love was the White Oak, and I don't think you liked it either. So
it was pretty good.
I love High Lie, and I loved Huna. I like Cigar City. I love Cigar City. So Thirst Trappist, thank you for this beer. I can't...
sound like Donald Trump.
I'm a huge fan of Cigar City. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm excited about this. It's right up my alley. I think it's adventurous, it's fun, it's mysterious, it's Cuban. It's a Cuban espresso stout.
Yes, it's a brown ale, actually, not a stout.
Okay, brown ale.
Brown ale made with coffee,
Cacao,
and vanilla. So it should be, full of flavor. Right off the bat, this thing looks, you can kind of see through it for being a brown ale. It's kind of impressive. Very clear, but should pack a punch when it comes to flavor. But first, we gotta get the aroma. That's one of those that just makes you smile right away. Like it's just everything that you love about good flavors of coffee, vanilla, and cocoa. They're right there.
I had to go back because the first thing I smelled was like cigarette ash.
Well, it's that coffee, right?
It's the Cuban cigar they steeped in every brew.
What I do get in a strange way is peanut butter. Do you get a little peanut butter in there? I don't know if it's the ashiness with the vanilla or the chocolate. I don't know. For some reason, I get
if you twist my arm hard enough,
a hint of peanut butter.
Yeah, I can get a little peanut butter if you didn't give it to me, I wouldn't have gotten it. But now that you said it, a little bit. Corey, favorite Cuban, Yasel Puig or Ricky Ricardo?
Definitely Ricky Ricardo.
Good answer.
Yeah, he's the best one. So for Ricky, let's try this one out. Cheers. I will say, I expect so much more flavor of coffee based off that aroma. That aroma is a big coffee punch, and it's a really light, flavorful, but lighter brown ale than I expected based off what I smelled.
My very first impressions were really good. I like, it's got sort of like a smoothness to it, probably from like vanilla, and it's got a nice smoky ashiness to it that I kind of like. There's a lingering bitterness that I'm not totally digging. It requires further investigation.
Okay. Vanilla and a little caramel from the brown ale and some of that cocoa are shining in this.
I will say for a brown ale, which is a style that I typically avoid because it's, I guess, not very interesting to me. Mm-hmm. This one does have a lot of flavor for a brown ale. So, pardon me, I do like that quite a bit.
Yeah, and going back to that peanut butter, I get a little nuttiness. And I don't know what that is, if that's from the malt that they use or what is imparting that flavor, but you do get some nuttiness in the background that's really nice. I could see why he loves this beer so much.
You know what I like about it is that, they're in Tampa, and so I think, for hot, humid weather, you don't really want a stout almost ever. But if you want something a little bit more full body, a little bit more roasty, this would be a nice light option for hot weather. You could still enjoy it. It doesn't feel like it's going to weigh you down and kind of like be sort of gross in that humid weather they get down there. So I totally can see where this has a niche down there.
Yeah. I'm going to go like a 90.
Wow.
I think for a brown ale, it's definitely bringing the flavor. You can't really compare this to other like coffee-aged stouts or anything, obviously. But I do wish it had just a little bit more coffee flavor that went along with the aroma. But definitely super drinkable. A 90 for me. If I was in Tampa, I would probably be slugging back a 6-pack of this.
Yeah, I'll go a little bit lower than you. 90's a little high for me. I'm going to go 85-ish. I think it's pretty good. The aroma, I'm not 100% wild about. There's that strange, like I said, ashiness to it that I think is a little...
I think it's good. I like it.
I think if you had a nose for it, you'd probably really enjoy it. Overall, I like it, and thank you for sending it, Thirst Trappist. But yeah, I feel like a B-ish B.
Have you had this Cubano Espresso Brown Ale from Cigar City? It's a hit with Stefan. I like it. He's kind of on the fence about it. What do you think? Put it in the comment section below. And until you do, always remember.
We are the Brew Crew.
We will review
a brew for you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, I didn't get to use it today because it was a canned beer. But if you've seen our other videos, you'll see our favorite little Half Yankee Workshop cap and catch bottle opener. This thing's amazing. You drop the cap, boom, catches it right on that magnet.
High quality wood, high quality engraving.
Yeah.
A great product. Even if you don't have a bottle, just good to display.
Yeah, and we can always get the BRCD logo branded on there for you if you want to. So. Check them out, Half Yankee Workshop.